Another prison. I sense a recurring theme here. I can't really seem to do anything in here. See, there's linking books. But they're off. They also have numbers on them, as well as the symbols for the islands. So I would assume that each of these links you to the individual domes on their respected island on the cover here. So that's my assumption, at least. It's probably what the case is. Again, we're trapped right now. Can't do much right now here. There is a button, though. Let's push it.
I apologize for the cage. I'm afraid this situation has often required of me a more primitive code of conduct than I might otherwise have chosen. I am Gen. I assume you've heard of me. Yes. Well, I suspect you have acquired some false information of who I am now. Not that my son would have lied to you about me. No, not Atris. It's just that, well, I'm sure he believes me to still be the depraved father I once was. Yes. I even tried to kill him once. God, if I had accomplished that, who knows what I would have become. A great father indeed, who tries to murder his own son. Thankfully, he trapped me on age 5, a prison of my own creation. No books, no precious inks, no ages to link to, nothing but my own foolish ambitions. That was 30 years ago. 30 years, 30 lifetimes, what does it matter? No sentence could be too harsh for the man I was. But I have changed. To be sure, the deeds of my past can never be completely atoned for, but my mission was an honorable one. I'm sorry, this is all a bit awkward. It's been a long time since I've attempted to persuade anyone of my intentions. Most of the people here have already made their minds up about me one way or another. I myself do not trust the words of most men, so I don't expect you to believe me. In the end, though, you may discover that I do have more than mere words to offer. Atris's choice of punishment has been hard on the people of Riven, and many have suffered because of it. The island has been steadily decaying for years, but according to my most recent measurements, it appears that the 5th age has entered its final days. Unless the villagers can be relocated soon, the island will collapse entirely and everyone will perish. It has taken me a long time to do it, but it appears that finally I'll be able to make some substantial amends to my past transgressions, especially in, well, I'm afraid I've had some trouble with Catherine and the moiety. In any society, there will always be a small percentage of the population with rebellious tendencies. Before Catherine appeared, the moiety, as they call themselves, had been relatively harmless. I mean, the natives here are a fairly violent people by nature, but I'd almost come to accept their presence. It seemed inevitable under the circumstances. Upon Catherine's return, however, their violence intensified considerably. It seems she's become some sort of religious savior to them. And as far as I can tell, she's come to believe this herself. So I've had no alternative. I had to separate her from her people. I must admit, though, that my concerns were not entirely for her safety alone. The actions of Catherine and the moiety have put my own life at risk on numerous occasions. Consequently, the lives of all the people here. Therefore, I must ask you to refrain from any attempt to free her. Although I'm sure Atreus desires it. Indeed, he must desire it with all his heart. But he is completely unaware of her recent state. Which brings me to the point of all of this. The linking book you brought with you. You're very fortunate to have recovered it. If I may. Thank you. Perhaps it would be best if you went through first. You may need some time to decide. That is reasonable. Until then, as a token of my good intentions, I will allow you free access to my linking books, crude though they may be, and to the rest of the Fifth Age. Please understand, there is nothing I want more than a chance to resolve matters between Atreus and myself, especially in light of what has become of Catherine. But unless you are willing to demonstrate to me that your intentions are honorable, I cannot risk it. The sanctuary I've been writing for the islanders is nearly complete. After all these years, it would be a shame if I were unable to finish it. The work I am doing is quite demanding. Please don't signal me unless you've decided to use the book. The switch will reset itself once you link from here.
Well, that was Gen. I thought I would refrain from using the book, even though I know it's completely safe for me. Knowing what we know about prison books from the first game, and from what Atreus told us, you know, it should be totally safe. Gen was inspecting the book there in the cutscene. He didn't notice anything wrong with it. He seemed awfully suspicious of it, though. He said the switch would reset when I leave. So I can't just click it, which means that I have to actually leave and come back. Which is a little too bad, but it's fine, because, you know, just input the code again, no problem. Here you can get to see, some linking panels you normally don't get to see. I'm gonna go through and look at all of them just for fun. Okay, so this is the one that was near the dome that I chose not to go to. This I'm gonna wait to go to, but that's the island that we haven't been to yet. We will definitely go there. Here's the jungle dome. And the map one. Map dome. Map island. One with a broken imager. If you look here, you can briefly see that's the horizontal line one. Whoops. Okay. Well, let's just pick one at random. Doesn't really matter, because we're just going to input the code and go right back through. Oh, we don't even need to do that. We can just use the book. Nice. Let's go and use the present book.
I'm relieved you've returned. I thought perhaps you had decided against it. Here, I shall follow you directly.
We're back. And Gan is now trapped. Once again. You can actually interact with the book here, but I don't think I want to do that, as I'm sure he's not too thrilled with what we've done. Let's look around. So this is what powers all the linking books. We saw him actually turn this on in the cutscene, so I'm going to turn it back on. So we're going to need to use that. Makes a nice little sound effect there. There's a little tunnel down here that goes down. Small little room. Here you can see Gen's wife. It's very, very hard to read this text, but it says to Gen, and I got nothing else for you. I'm sure somebody's figured out what that says, though. And this is Gen's father, Atris, with the same name. Yes, it's a little confusing. Some clothes or something. I remember there being an Easter egg here, maybe? I don't know, maybe not. This is where, yep, for water, yeah, for cleaning or maybe drinking, more or less cleaning. This is an imager.
Natsu? Shimmer? Shorate. Mata neta. Tagamem. San botegan shem. Fasi.
It's a recording of his wife. The only thing he truly cares about. And then, I guess, revenge? I don't know. There's a ball here. So this is another code that's randomly generated every time you play the game. At least I'm pretty sure it is. So I have to remember that code. And this is another journal. Again, I'm not going to be reading this out loud. If you truly want these to be read, I highly recommend going over to Sven's YouTube channel, which is, I think, Dylan Dow. I don't know, I'm probably butchering the name there. Dylan Dow 3000. If you look that up, you'll find Let's Plays of this game where he just reads the journals as well. So I think his Let's Plays of the game are really, really good. Kind of the definitive Let's Play of these games, if you will, but I'm sure other people will say otherwise. I don't know. Regardless, let's continue. Just highly recommend, if you want the journals to be read out loud, to check that guy out on YouTube. I'll link it in the description when I'm posting this up on YouTube. See, this does a, what does this do? Oh, lowers the gate. Okay, I think that's pretty much all there is there that you can do here. I don't think you can, oh. Music player. Another age you can't really explore. That's fine. So there was, again, one of these books that we haven't been to yet. I think it's a single, single block. It's supposed to be the tree, the great tree dome. Here you can get a pretty good view of the tree that once was. You can see it was really heavily cut down. It really makes you wonder how much paper, again, really used. A lot of books were made. So this is the imager for this one. I don't know why I did that. This is how you would find out the code, I suppose. It's the circle with the kind of oval shape in the middle, vertical oval shape, with the dot in the center. So this is the blue one. Which is correct. I'm just gonna spam this. Right there, yep. We are nearing the end of the game. All we have left to do is free Catherine, which is coming up here. Hopefully I can remember the correct audible tones. Because again, it's completely random. It's not like I can go look up the code. Okay, so here's the three tones. I have to figure out what they are. That's the tick. It's like the burr and the ding. Okay, so I think it was. I'm so glad I was right.
We have to move quickly. Gen's people may already know what's happening. Once we're back with the moiety, we'll have time to regroup. Can I see the book? You did it. We're all free. You captured Gen. But there's still his followers. I'm not sure what I'll do once I realize he's gone. I'll have to get the villagers to safety as soon as possible. You go back to the Temple Island and reopen the fissure. I know it's risky, but it's the only way to signal Atris. I'll try to make it back there as soon as I can, but don't wait for me. Don't forget, the portal combination's in my journal. Good luck.
So that was Catherine. I think the game is waiting for the music to fade out for me to have control again. I don't have the mouse yet. I still don't have the mouse. There it is. Okay. I think this is all destroyed. You can't go back up. So let's leave. We have the code for the Starfisher telescope. Everything's powered on. We've freed Catherine. We've trapped Gen. We just have to signal Atris. We can do that by destroying the Starfisher telescope. Did I really just do that? Did I really just do that? That was not intentional. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Okay. There. I misclicked. I was picking the mouse back up. Okay, so we gotta go back here. I can't. There. Okay. Is it this one? Oh, okay. Ripped out. Uh-oh. Do we have... Wait. Surely there must be... Okay. Guess Catherine took the liberty of destroying the other linking books. Look, we're back here. After all this time. He's gone. I guess we'll be gone soon as well. It's been quite a journey. I had a lot of fun playing this game again. So here's the 5-button code that you have to type in. Again, completely RNG, so this will not be the same code as you. 5, 3, 1, 4, I think. Shit, it might have been a 4-1. 3, 5, 3. Whoops. Yeah, I messed up. Hold on. It's 3. Yeah, 5, 3, 4, 1. Okay. Well, this is glass, but you can't really tell. I think this is frosted. It's just a kind of like, it looks like it's broken, but it's frosted glass. Here you can see through, kind of. Here's a starry fissure. The same one from the introduction of MYST. Now, one of these buttons lowers it. Hold on. Is it? Every time you push it down. Does this get any clearer? I don't think it does. My mistake, it definitely does. Okay, so we're like right up against the glass right now, I think. One more button, press. Here we go. Maybe? What did I mess up? This? The safety.
There isn't much time. Where's Catherine? Where's the book?
Atris!
I don't...
The villagers are safely in the Rebel Age. I thank you.
As do I. You've accomplished more than I could have hoped for. You've given me back my life. The path home is now clear for all of us. This is where our paths must part. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. You know where to find me. Goodbye, my friend. understand. Endings and beginnings are within the fissure, that riven cleft of stars that access both a wall and a bridge. And though I am unable to understand how, the very flow of stars that brought my MYST book into worthy hands, I am sure served as a safe passage home for my friend. The age of Riven is closed forever, but the people of Riven are free. And now I am at rest, understanding that in books and ages and life, the ending can never truly be written.
Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you had fun watching. I know I had fun playing it once again. And again, thank you, Cyan, for making these games. I love them.